Um, I can. I want to ask about India. Is it so bad, like everyone's talking about?
Yeah, too much. So supposing you make a phone call to someone, the first thing you'll hear is the phone will not ring, but you'll get like a message about the COVID, for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then the phone rings and then the person can pick up. So everywhere it's like, and there are people who are coming in the auto rickshaws and the vans, and they're announcing once in a while on the streets, wear masks, wear double masks, wear a surgical mask, and on top of that you can wear a fancy mask. So all that, yeah. And they're saying that the third wave is coming in October.
In October?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, give me a second. 1 second. I need to check something. Ricardo, hello.
Hi there. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Great.
Nice. Very cool. So, Penelope, how are you? How is New Zealand? we have a lot of like people from all around the world.
Excuse me?
I say that we have people from all around the world.
Who's from New Zealand?
Penelope.
Oh, okay.
If I'm right. Yeah. So I hope you are all feels good. So before we start, maybe you can tell like me and everyone who is joined to us today, like few words about yourself. Like who are you? Where from what place you are? I don't know, Marcel.
Okay, I'll get it started. Hello, everyone. My name is Marcio. I am Brazilian. As a profession, I am electronic engineer, and I am also a sort of scientist or researcher in astrophysics. And well, I started the practices with Eugene back in 2019, I guess. Yes. And I've been interested in such topics my whole life. I would confess to you that was my primary reason to start studying more science in the mainstream science. And I will also confess to you that I found nothing taking this this path. But well, anyway, the journey was cool. Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, the same.
Nice meeting you, Marcel.
Yeah, who's next? Okay, start.
So hello everyone, my name is Julian. I'm Brazilian, but I'm living in New York. And I used to be a lawyer in Brazil, but now I'm just full-time mom. I came with my husband, so I'm not allowed to work during this time here. We are working from a green card to get this permission. And I'm very interested about this presentation, but I'm very beginning in this topic, so I have no words to add at all. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
here just to learning.
You know, I can say that, you know, like talking and like working with the beginners, it is very interesting. You know, like all the time, it is something new because you doesn't have any expectations.
Yes.
And you can get, you know, more from this seminar, because you like, you know, you are open for something new.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
I'm very excited, and thank you for this invitation.
Welcome. So, Ricardo.
Okay, I'm Ricardo. I'm from Chile. Also lived in Brazil, Marcio and Julia. So nice to have you guys here too. I'm also new at this. I just contacted Eugene. I think it was like a month ago or something. Because
Yeah, a
I'm
bit more maybe.
in-
Yeah.
yeah, I'm interested in doing the courses. I just haven't had the time fits yet. So I got invited to the seminar. I'm very excited to hear about it. So yeah, I'm a beginner also.
Okay. Okay, so Samhita.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Samhita, and I'm a psychologist specializing in transpersonal psychology and cognitive psychology, a third-year PhD student at Jain University in Bangalore. Since my childhood, I've always been fascinated by Russia and Russian culture. I visited Russia for the first time in 2019, June, July. And Evgeny was my teacher. He taught me telekinesis in the Institute of Biosensory Psychology in St. Petersburg. It's not that this topic is new for me, but I'm also kind of experienced in these kind of topics like parapsychology, energy healing and stuff. So a lot of people I know have kind of experienced a lot of psychic phenomena, and I know people who are psychics also. And I find that this institute is very unique and something that I never imagined that I would stumble upon during my short stay in Russia. And yes, very happy to be here and looking forward to the seminar. Yeah, and one day I wish to live in Russia, like for the rest of my life.
Whoa. We'll see.
Rest of the life is too much time.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Well, if you don't want, I'm not insist, but it's just, you know, like your wish.
How is Marina?
How is Marina? Yeah, Marina, it is our teacher. She's very good, like a yoga trainer, and of course she's like a biosensory psychologist, and she was like a trainer with Samhita at the same time when I was, you know, like we were together. Yeah, she's fine. She's doing, I mean, the same thing, like yoga, self-healing, self-restoration, and so on, so on, so on, so on. Well, do you know how old is she?
let me guess. I think somewhere in her 40s.
No, 55.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's one of the reason, how she looks,
Yeah.
because of practice, believe me, that's one of the main reason. She's, she looks like, like 40s, minimum 40s. So okay. If
Someone is trying to join, but she's unable to get into the meeting. I'm
well,
trying
I don't
to
know.
help her.
Yeah, that could be different reasons, from internet connection to, I don't know, like almost everything. So let's start, like step by step. Let's start to do something. Like few words. I can. No, let's try. Let's try from the beginning. Like I want to say a few words about the institute, about the Biosensory, like how it started. The biosensory psychology, like a school, if you want, like the way of psychology, started in the late 80s. In the late 80s, in St. Petersburg, like here in this city, like the founder of this biosensory study is Vladimir Tonkov. She is like a person who started all this researching, all these practices, and then, like step by step, there were a lot of people who joined to this community, and that's developed step by step, and then was created some kind of institute. But at the beginning, it wasn't institute like an education structure. It was some kind of like psychology center or something like this. So and later, we created the Institute of Biosensory Psychology, which is existing right now. Like we are in the institute, and in fact, it is about maybe 30 years. This institute existing in Russia. So we studying some psychic abilities. We can say that that's about, for example, bioenergetics things. That's about healing. That's about extrasensory. That's about mystical, magical, and other interesting things. And all these topics are unite. We can't, we usually we can't divide. It's just impossible, because how we can, for example, how we can heal someone if we can't work with energetic structures? How we can heal if we can't feel and sense, the state of a person? And a lot of different topics including in our educational programs. It's not just about some, you know, like very thin area of something. For example, today we will practice with you energy channels, energy meridians. And it doesn't mean that you can use it only for healing or self-restoration or something like this. No, it's just an instrument. And you can use it in what? Well, in a different area, okay? In a different areas. And once again, yeah, sometimes I can lost words in English, and I apologize about it. But I'm trying. So, so continue. If we can move, if we move to the practice, we need to understand in a simple way how we see the people. I mean, like, what does it mean? Well, you know, like official science say that it's just you know, like bones, muscles, meat, you know, like bones and meat, and some kind of electricity structures, neural system, and these signals running around, and nothing more. But you know, it's not true, in fact. If you're asking me, like, where is the proof? Well, I can say that, for example, Samhita and Marcio, these two people, they moved the objects without the contact. But human physical body doesn't have something which can be used for that. It's just, you know, like impossible, because Marcio, I think, know that the distance, it doesn't matter, you know, how far you sit from the object. So it's not about static electricity or heat from the palms or something like this. And all of these such practices can show you that you are not so simple, like just bones, meat, and something like this. Also, I was I'm always smile about psychology, because, you know, psychology, it means like psycho, yeah, it's like a soul, and logos, that means science. Science about the soul. But there is no soul according to classical psychology. It's soul, it's something like religion stuff, you know, religions ideas, but it's not the matter, it's not the part of us, it's just something which doesn't exist. But I can say that all our practices, it is all about soul, about our psyche. You can call it soul, you can call it psyche, it doesn't matter, in fact. The fact is, we have something more than just physical body. We can use it, we can feel it, we can develop it. So, like, go forward. If we trying to look at the people, like at the person, okay, we are we have like a multiple layers inside. It's not directly explaining like layers means layers. No, it is just for understanding, like an example. You know, don't think about the layers like, you know, like in Photoshop layers or something like this. No. So let's start, you know, like the most hard, the most heavy layers. It is our bones. Yeah, it is our maybe teeth, bones, and something like this. Then we like going to the more light or thin layers. Well, it could be muscles. It could be, I don't know how it calls when muscles connected with some connections with muscles and bones.
The tendons.
What?
Tendons.
Tendons. Yeah. Correct. Thanks. So, and then muscles, then we have liquids in our body. Then we have some kind of maybe electricity fields. We have heat fields, warm. Yeah, we have smell, fields of smell, and so on, so on, so on, so on. And then we go, you know, like more thinner, and thinner. And here, exactly that area about what we talking right now. And if we just, you know, like connect all these layers, unite all these layers, and that is human. We can't divide like, yeah, we have, you know, like physical body and we have spiritual body. Well, it is not correct, I would say, because we can be human just when we are united in such structure. Of course, we have all these, you know, like spiritual things, thin material, and so on, but we should understand that we are human just when we are united. It doesn't mean that we can't to fly someone, you know, like some kind of out of body traveling or so on, so on. No, we can, but it doesn't matter. That's no, it's that's not what I try to say. So just the main idea, we are united, and that's how it works. We live in such communications, and inside our organism and outside we have different energetic structures, and all these structures, mostly all, are, you know, like totally individual. Of course, there are some, you know, like similar things, like for example, on me and you, like we are all have the blood system. Yeah, like me and you, but our blood system are individual. Yeah, we have, you know, approximately the same area for huge arteria, you know, blood.
Yeah, yeah, I got
Artery?
it.
Arteria.
Artery.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like approximately in the same place, but it is individual. We can't say that all such systems are the same for all people. No, they are all individual. For example, our meridian system, we call it system of energy meridians. Energy meridians. Well, it looks like blood system. I mean, it is like. I think no, it's not like similar or it's like a projection on blood system. No, but the idea of meridian system, it is the same, like our blood system. By our meridian system, our organism like transporting some kind of substances, like our blood moving on our blood system, like something, like some substances moving through our meridians. The same idea with the channels, energy channels. I think a lot of people maybe hear something, maybe know something about that. There are some channels, yeah, of course. The most well-known channels, it's like channels by the hands, two sides, up and down, channels on the legs, and the channels from top of the head through the crotch, I think. This is like energy systems which could be used for exchanging substances with substances inside our organism. Let me explain. What people call energy, for example, like a lot of people saying like, I'm feeling energy, I feel energy, I feel something, I have some energy, and so on, so on, so on, so on. Mostly of these explanations not right. I mean, the energy, it is not the matter. Energy, this is quality of matter. Energy, it is something not material, I would say. You can say me that why you should think that. Once again, let me explain. When you eat something, when you eat meal, this meal, it is not the energy. It is something which has an energy inside, but you can get this potential, you can get this energy just after you eat, and like recycle inside your organism, and then you have you will, and then you will get a calories and some kind of energy. The same idea with, for example, the cars. The fuel inside the fuel tank in the car, it is not the energy. It is energy carrier. It is the substances which includes energy. But something should happen for, like extracting energy from these substances. For example, when the fuel inside the engine is burnt, then you have some kind of kinetic energy, and the engine start to work. So the same principle in these thin material structures. We can attract substances. We can absorb these substances. We can like recycle it inside our organism, and then we get a potential. And this potential we can use, for example, on healing, on self-restoration. I don't know, to be more calm, more I don't know, more attractive. You can use it for your business, for example, because just look, we all have some kind of energetic level. For everyone, it is something individual. But for example, you have some kind of this level. And then, because of practice, you increase your level up. This is like unusual for your organism, unusual for you, because it's like more than usual. So, and this part, you can use like extra power, extra energy state for your goals, for your ideas, for your interests. It could be everything. In fact, it could be everything. So that's like very simple explanation. If you have maybe some questions about this part, I will try to answer you.
Okay, I have a question. So when you say that we have our different states of energy, right? When we bring our energy up, does that mean basically also that we're bringing our vibration up?
Well, like vibration, it is mostly like a side effects.
Okay.
Vibration, it is what about a lot of people talking. Good vibes, bad vibes, up, down vibes, negative vibes, everything is vibes. But in fact, you just increase your energetic state up, and of course, you can call it vibration, and your vibration goes up. It's like a connection. It is like it is a process which is connected, and it's not something something so serious, you know. It's just like it should be.
Okay.
Anyone else? Or we will go forward. You can type it. You can say that. So, okay. Okay.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I want to know about the courses that are currently being offered online from your institute.
I will say about that a bit later after the practice.
Okay.
And maybe for you it will be, you know, a bit surprised, because yeah, there will be some kind of I don't know, maybe gifts if you want. So give me 1 second. I need to change the camera view a bit. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. So let's start a bit. I will show you how you should to sit, and then I will move camera up like it was. So you can use very simple chair, not like a sofa. You should sit on a chair with the straight back. So first of all, I will recommend you to well, remove from your hands some maybe rings, watches, and some other things. That could help you for increasing your sensations, because that's very important for us.
How about the headsets?
Headsets, okay, stay it. Stay it.
Okay.
I know it's not so like comfortable maybe, but it's okay for now. One more thing. Usually we practice without the glasses, but I must to see the screen. Maybe you should to see me. So use glasses, but if you want to practice after that individually, you should do it without any such instruments. So remove, no, not remove, like sit in a chair and then move yourself at the edge of the chair. But very important to do that like this, not like, you know, like you move up yourself. No, you should do something like this. You like push yourself and sit. Then your knees, the distance between your knees. When I put my foot too close, like this, my knees will go outside. If I put my foot too wide, my knees will go inside. You should find the distance comfortable for you. And when you relax your legs, you just have approximately, you know, like perpendicular legs, something like this. Also, that's the correct angle. It could be like this, but you shouldn't do something like this, okay? 90 degrees or a bit more. Okay, so once again, we sit on a chair, something like this. Find the comfortable position for your legs, for your foot. Then just move your shoulders very natural, a bit forward like this. And then just rotate your shoulder like this, and then you will sit with the straight back. You know, usually we must to sit with the straight back, but for some reasons we usually work on the computer, you know, like this, like a crabs, you know. Yeah, but let's try to sit with the straight back. Of course, you can feel maybe tensions here on your back. It is normal, it is okay, but you shouldn't hold it, you know, when you feel some painful feelings, and but you sit. No, I will sit with some tensions. No, you try to stretch yourself, try to release your tensions. You know, you shouldn't be like a metal soldier, you know, like I will sit. No, try to release your back. Okay, and then I need to like do something like this. Okay, so when we rotate our shoulders, our palms on our knees, like this. Our neck straight. We straight forward. I don't know, like approximately like a skyline, you know, like on a horizontal line. Very important moments, very important things. You shouldn't close your eyes. Your eyes are open all the time. All the time. But try to relax your eyes and try to look around with like unfocusing view. It looks like you try to see all around. Okay, then just relax a bit these areas, these muscles. Do something like this, yeah? When you relax it, your mouth, your jaw, just a bit open, just a little. Well, the main idea, it's not about open your mouth like this. It's idea, relax this area. A lot of people just couldn't feel these tensions and the usual, you know, like talking like this with jaw is like all these things like blocked. So relax. If you want, you can like do something like this. Relax these zones. Open your mouth a bit. Open your eyes. Put your palms on your knees. Like I told, straight back. And just listen what I will say you and try to do the same. Try to do the same without any interpretation. You know, try to do it directly what I'm saying. Okay, so try to feel your organizing. Try to feel your body, your physical body. You're sitting on a chair. Look on yourself. When I say you look on yourself, it doesn't mean that you should look. No, look, I mean feel. Mostly about feelings. So feel your body, feel your organizing. Take a few very natural breath and start to look on yourself. Start to watch on your organizing from foot tips to top of the head. How you can do it? It looks like scanning yourself, but very soft, very natural, without something specific, without something special. Just feel your foot tips, then it goes very slow, then it goes up from your leg to your legs and go up. It's like a scanning because you like feel like something is moving on your legs and you just feel yourself more bright or more clear. If you will find some tensions inside your body, maybe in the back, maybe in the shoulders, I don't know, anything. Maybe some kind of pain in joints. You should do very simple and very easy thing. Take a breath and exhale through these zones. Do it soft, do it natural. Do not imagine We don't imagine, we don't visualize. We try to find something real. We try to find something something which exists, because there is a huge difference between I am imagining the channel or I feel the channel. I would say like dramatic difference. So take a deep breath and exhale through these uncomfortable areas, maybe with tensions. It could be physical tensions. It could be something like psychological tensions. And you take a deep breath and exhale through this area. And when you exhale, well, try to dissolve these tensions. Do not imagine, just when you take an exhale, you do something like this. Let's do it together. Like, take a breath and exhale and dissolve. One more time. Breathe. Take a breath. Exhale. One more. Okay, one more. Okay. Breath and dissolve. Okay. Okay. Great. So then put your palms on your knees and try to feel your fingertips. These fingertips. This. Feel it. Feel it. And take a breath and exhale through fingertips. I know that we use our lungs for breath process, of course, but at the same time, our attention, our consciousness, if you want, located directly inside the fingers. It is not like we are sitting inside our head and try to imagine what's happening in our fingers. No, you are inside the fingers directly. And try to use your breath for, increasing. Okay, sorry, my bad. I think it's some kind of strange bug in our Wi-Fi router. I just can't explain why it happens, why that's things happen. Okay, but continue. Take a breath and exhale through our fingertips, through our fingers. And if someone can say something about, please.
Yes, I feel a warmth around my fingertips.
Okay. Warm. Yeah, thanks. What else? Anyone else?
Or my fingers feel larger, bigger than my fingers.
Bigger than fingers. Yeah.
Yes.
Agree. Thanks.
My feet feel heavy.
Feet. Okay. Anything else?
Tingling, like outside the fingers when you breathe in, like the tingling starts to. You breathe out, the tingling goes outside.
Okay. Okay.
Like a wave also.
Wave. Yeah, agree. Agree with that. So, when someone's describe some feelings, you can find the similar feelings inside your organism, inside your process, and that's okay. Also, you can find the similar feelings after describing of someone. For example, Marcel told that he has tingling and some kind of waves. And after that, you just feel like, hey, I feel too. I feel the same. Well, it doesn't matter that you are imagining. You know, like you imagine the feelings like Marcel has. It is not. When we describe our feeling, when we describe our process, we show this to everyone, and everyone can develop the same feelings by inside their own pockets. So, of course, warm, tingling, you can feel pulsing, for example. You can feel like something going inside the fingers and outside while you breathe in and breathe out. Like, you know, like something is going up and down.
Same here. I can feel something going in and going out.
Where?
I can feel something in going from my fingers and going out.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. So if I hope a lot of mostly of us feel something. So Ricardo, do you feel something?
Yes, I felt lots of them. I felt the pulsing. I felt the fingers getting bigger. I've also felt the tingling. That's it.
Okay, thanks. Also, I understand that very hard to describe feelings which you never felt before. But you can try to compare these feelings with something, you know. It's pulsing, you know, like a heart, yeah, or it is tingling like an electricity, yeah, or it is like fluffy, you know, fluffy, like a very soft pillow. Try to find some category for explanation. That's could help you. So move forward, tingling fingers. Let's try to do next step. The next step is we should move our palms up. But look at me and try to do the same, but not with me right now, but later. Right now, just watch. Your movement should start from the elbow, like this, and I'm just pull up my palms, like, or push up. So I move up like this, and I feel fully relaxed my palms, like this. I will move up, and then I just do something like this. Usually, like people could do something like this, but it is not correct. Try to do it very soft with the sensations, like this. Also, I recommend you to do that with the breath, like this. Look, my palms, like angle with my hand and my palms, is something like this. It is not like this or that. And when I do it, then I have something like this, you know? I can do something like this, maybe lower, maybe a bit upper, but the main idea is to free these areas. Do not straight fully your arms, because when you do that, you feel tensions here in the joints, in the muscles, and that's not good. It is something in the middle. We're in natural position. Our palms fully relaxed, and it is a bit, you know, closed. When you try to do something like this, you immediately will feel tensions here, because you try to do that, you know, you force it. But when you relax, it is relaxed. So when you do this, try to feel something between the fingers. You can move your palms, this and that, you know, like you can change the distance between the fingers. You can feel, you can move up and down, you know, like this, up and down, something like this, you know. And all your all your attention in your fingers, only in the fingers. And your main task is feel something between fingers. When you increasing distance, what's happening? When you move it closer, again, what's happening? What do you feel while you're doing that?
There's a kind of pulling effect, like a magnetic
Pulling effect. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like near the elbows also there's some kind of pulling effect.
Pulling. Yeah. When you like, it's something stopped, and then you push, and you need to push it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Someone else?
Feel it more intense when it's close. When I separate it, it starts feeling a little bit less intense.
Yeah.
And it also feels like it's always connected. It feels almost like
Mm-hmm.
I had waves between my.
Yep. Always connect. Great.
More blood supply also, that is in the fingertips and the fingers. I feel more blood supply.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else?
It's like a field of static electricity in the palms,
Mm-hmm.
like something like a cloud of electricity. The magnetic pull sensation,
Mm-hmm.
and also around my arms, like if there were a sort of wall here. I could feel like my arm pressing against this wall.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Maybe I can't pronounce correct, I think. Like the mom from Brazil.
Let me help you. Who is the one?
Juliane, hi.
Juliane.
My name is Juliane.
Giuliani.
Yes.
Giuliani. Okay, like Roberto Giuliani.
I feel like I can describe like something over here, but I don't know, like I cannot, I have to press a little bit to get closer my fingers, like this, and some hot sensation, not too hot, but some, como que eu vou falar isso? Um calorzinho.
Warm.
Giuliani.
Warm, yes, warm.
Giuliani, look, when you do something like this,
Yes,
like this position, you like force it like this, but just relax your palms a bit, and your we call it big finger. It's just like relax and something like this. Look, it's very relaxed, and then you can feel more because of tensions. When we have tension, that means our consciousness sitting there, in our tensions. When we relaxed, our conscience could be more productive or more effective. So, and it means more sensation for us. So just, you know, like we're relaxed, look, like this, not like this, but like this. And you will feel more, you know, more interesting things. Like said Ricardo, like Ricardo said, there is a connection between the fingers. How you can describe this connection? You know, without some specific words.
It felt like something flexible. Something flexible between my fingers that
like elastic, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. That's thank you. Like an elastic.
Like elastic, and it's like a rubber or like chewing gum, you know? Yeah, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's the first feeling of our energy meridians. It's small streams which move outside and inside. The most active zones, it is the fingertips, foot tips, tip of the nose, and other places, but that is more, you know, like the more bright areas, the more not effective, the most easy to feel areas. So when we feel something between the fingers, try to do one simple thing. Just rotate your palms like this. Like this. You shouldn't do something like this, you know, like too high or too low. Just in the middle. Just in the middle. And then just take a breath and exhale through fingers. Like this. Like this. And you take a breath. And exhale. Breathe. Exhale. And let's breathe together with me. Like breathe. But do it very soft. You like you like attract and absorb some substances inside. You can feel like something going inside the hand. Maybe inside the palm or just inside the finger. It doesn't matter right now how far you can feel it, but you can feel like something moving inside and outside, you know, inside and outside. If someone's feel that, you can describe, you can say that, yeah, I feel it.
More thick and little heavy. But my feet are feeling very light right now.
Okay.
Is it okay to feel like that?
Well, yeah. For now, it could be.
Well, the tingling in and out, synchronized with the, the breath,
The breath.
and also the feeling of cold when breathing out in the palm.
Okay, could be, yeah. Ricardo?
Yeah, tingling. And I started feeling tensions in my back when I was doing this.
Yeah, that's could be. That's what I told, like you can stretch very soft, like this, for example. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then just return to this position. Feel the connection between. And then just, like try to move these meridians from one hand to another hand. When these meridians are connected between, it's like natural thing, but try to force it, try to move your attention a bit far than the palm, like this, like, and try to feel something inside this palm. For example, I use my right hand like the main hand, and I use meridians of my right hand, and I try to go inside this palm, like inside. Then when you feel connection, you can, like do something like this. And at the same time, you could feel something inside the other hand. Let's try. Let's try to feel it. Try to, like going inside, outside. Like this. You can feel movements inside the palm. You can you could feel connection, while you do this movement. You could feel that something is moving inside the hand at the same time. For example, is anyone feel something like this?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's like something flowing from one hand to another inside the fingers, and increase in the pulsation in the palm and near the elbow.
It feels like you it feels like you use your hand for moving inside the other hand, you know, like something like
Yes.
this.
I felt very, I mean, something moving in on the bottom part of my hand, like the small finger and all this bottom part and going into the arm, and it started feeling heavy.
Yes.
This arm started feeling a lot more heavy. I had to stop doing it actually because it felt very heavy. I had to rest my arm.
That's possible. That could be. You should, you know, like take an account that a lot of feelings, a lot of processes is totally new for you, for many of us, and sometimes it could be, you know, like interesting. It could be enjoy. You can feel joy about this feeling, but at the same time, it's a bit stressful because it is something new, you know, and our psyche, our consciousness, just, you know, like stressed, like what is this, you know, what I should do with that, and need, you know, a bit adaptation period, but it is okay. It is not something wrong, not something bad. It's just a normal way of practicing. And sometimes you could feel tensions and you should relax it. Okay, what else? Anyone else feel something like inside?
Like,
Yes.
oh, please go ahead. Ladies first.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Yes, I can definitely feel it in both of my fingers, and it seems that one is going into the tip of the other. There's a lot of sensations. They're slightly different in one finger than the one side than the other side. Sensations are a little bit different. On my right hand, it feels like it's going in to the fingertip.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the sensations are remaining around my fingertips mainly, and just inside.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah. Thanks. So and you can use this method, for example, for healing and self-restoration. Like how you can, first of all, you activate your meridians. Well, it doesn't mean that your meridians are not activated. No, all these processes are happening all the time, but maybe not so active. You just, you know, like force it, increase it. Then, when you feel meridians, you can use it for like we call saturation. We absorb substances and recycle it, you know, like saturation process. Then we can use our meridians. For example, I don't know. For example, some ones have maybe some painful feeling in the joint. You can use your meridians for regulate and heal this process. You know, you like do something like this.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can it be used for injuries also?
For injuries?
Yeah, injury,
Injury.
like head injury or cut.
Oh, you're talking about, are you talking about some kind of Filipino healer or something like this? No?
I didn't
Like,
get you.
No, just try to ask me in a different way. I can't understand.
Okay. It's actually a personal question. It's about myself. So I had a head injury when I was 12 or 13 years old and over here. So
Mhm.
can I use this method to heal the inside of the what has happened, the damage?
Of course, yeah. Of course you can. You can use your meridians for such processes. Well, we have time, not so many time, and let's step back. If we're talking about the channels, yeah, that was meridian. If we're talking about channels, you should change the position of your palm. That's a bit easy. The most easiest way to feel channels, channels of your hands, that's meridians, yeah? But if you want to feel the channels, you should do something like this. You like open this area, this is like the area of entering the channels, something like this. And you can do the same movements, the same idea, you know, like push, close, like short distance, long distance. And you like feel something between the palms. Well, it could be like some sphere, something like sphere, or something like a some substantial cloth, yeah, like something fluffy. You can feel like a stream, very white, you know, white, and it could be like a clouds, you know, like fluffy thing, like this. That's a channels. And using using the channels, it is quite effective methods for restoration, for healing, and so on, so on, so on. And you know, there are a lot of problems inside our joints, you know, like, give me a second, I need to find the right word.
Arthritis, arthrosis.
Yeah, something like this, yeah, like arthrosis.
Arthrosis, yes.
Arthrosis, yeah, a lot of some kind of arthrosis and so on, so on, so on. I'm not saying that if someone's had traumas or some kind of surgery, and then it becomes a problem after that. No, I'm just talking about someone's who live without something without some huge health problem, and then suddenly have an arthrosis, for example, or similar disease. So using the channels could remove such illnesses pretty fast. Also, it is about I don't know how it would be in English, but in Russian we call it salts inside the joints. Salt, like sugar and salt. It's give me a second.
Salt?
Yeah, it's like salt deposition, I think. No, it's
osteoarthritis, something like that.
well, yeah, but it mostly about.
But it says that it's with the salt.
Yeah, in fact, it solves. Yeah, in the main idea. That's usually could happen because our streams naturally works mostly outside, not inside, but outside. For example, when we create something, when we work with something, when we do some stuff, I don't know, write the book, create something by our hands, we, put in this object a part of our soul, if you want. It's like, like the painter is put part of his soul in this
Painting.
in this paint, yeah. And in fact, that's true. And our channels usually mostly works outside. But our channel system could be changed by our I can say something about emotions or feelings, like 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 a greedy person, yeah, greedily.
Greedy.
Greedy.
Yes.
Yeah. When someone is greedy, like all for me, give it that, like I need. We have a joke in Russia. We need. The greedy person came to the doctor and asked, "Give me pills against the greedy, but give me more." Something like this. So, and when it happens, the channels start to work mostly inside. Give it to me, I need it. And it's not about, it could be not about material greedily, like I need new phone, I need more money, I need, I don't know, something. It could be mostly, it could be on a different way. So the channels start to work mostly inside, and then creating the blocks their substances going not so effective, not like it should be. Say hello to arthrosis, you know, like suddenly arthrosis. Why? I'm a healthy person, but I have an arthrosis. Well, maybe you are greedy a bit, for example. And that could be changed very fast, such problems. Because the channels could work a bit different, and maybe some relations to everything could change, and the person could be in fact more healthy. Because if we're talking about healing and self-restoration, it is not like medicine, you know, like pills, effect, and result. Sometimes people, a person needs to change something inside, and the process will change.
You mean like more positive qualities?
I mean, not like being positive. I'm talking mostly about being more
Beliefs.
realistic, you know. In some ways, maybe more cynical, I think. Yeah, cynic. Yeah, is it correct? Yeah, like cynic. No, give me a second.
Cynic.
No.
Cynic.
The cynic. Because when you become more cynical, you could look at on yourself, on situation, you know, more clear. You can understand, not like being positive or being negative of something. I prefer to be something in the middle, you know. I want to see, I want to look, and I want to understand the situation more clear, you know, more understandable for me. Being positive, it's not the guarantee that you will be healthy. Unfortunately. Because if it is not, I think a lot of positive people will be healthy, but it is not. Any questions? Maybe any interesting things?
Yeah, I have a question. I want to try to understand this last part you just mentioned, right? When we're talking about basically, so yeah, we're talking basically the person will have to change some beliefs that maybe are acting on his behavior. That is why the guy behaves the way he behaves, right? And or the way I behave, and then the channels will work a lot better, or will the channels help change that behavior? That's what I want to try to.
I can say that when you, not you, okay, when someone's just change something inside, that's immediately could give a different state on all human structures. I can't say that if you change something in your worldview, everything is changed immediately. it is not fully true, you know. It is all connected. When you change the channels, when you start to practice in the meridians or channels, you start to recover, you start to restore your energy structures. And then this process will change your psychic reaction. You know, maybe later you could change your psychic reaction, and then this will give you something interesting in some bioenergetic things. It is, it is two sides way, you know, two sides highway.
Okay. Okay.
I have a question about this quality of being cynical or kind of looking at things in a realistic way. So does this depend, for example, on the, for example, the political condition in a country, the situation, the time, place?
Yeah, that's, you know, in fact, we live in a society, we live in a society, we live near the people, we live with the people. We live in the current political structures, and of course we are involved in all these processes. We can't be individual part. Yeah, in some way we can, of course, but we are included in this structure. And when you see this process more clear, you can make right decisions. I don't know. It is not just about energetic, about bioenergetic. It means, no, not means, all these practices involved, could involve the whole your life. Like, it's not about, in fact, it is not about some instruments, channels and meridians. It's about life, you know. It's about human being, because all these abilities are natural, and why we shouldn't use it, why we shouldn't live with such interesting things. It's right now I can't understand how to live without that, because it's impossible. It's just for me right now, it's impossible.
I understand what you said, like more like, you know, being interested in reality rather than in expectation and imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And being interested in the truth and being open to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's correct, I would say. So some healer asked about some online courses. Well, maybe it's time to say a few words about it. We plan to start basic course from the next month, from the next Tuesday, not from this one, but the next week, the Tuesday after this Tuesday. Like, so usually this course cost is about, it's about $400 for each person, but if but right now I can I can give you the link if you are interested in. I can give you in Zoom right now. It's like a discount. It's about, it could be less than $300, I think.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it can be maybe 275, maybe approximately.
Hmm.
It's about just maybe currency conversion between the banks, but approximately this. So and if you have some maybe groups inside your town, or I don't know, inside your country, well, we can
Group discount.
we can more discount for the groups. I mean, for people who practicing together, or you know, in the same country, in the same city. It is more about community, you know, more about community people who is live and who are interested in such things. I think that is all what I want to say about this course. And yeah, and of course this course it's about self-restoration, self-healing, and of course it is about some extrasensory things, about bioenergetic, maybe something like in some way, like maybe mystical, maybe something like this, but the main idea, the main way of this 4 weeks course, it is self-healing, self-restoration, because I can say that the previous year was not so easy, and a lot of things happen. I felt it by myself. Yeah, like I got a COVID like a few months ago, and yeah, that's not so enjoying situation when you feel like smashed, when you feel like crashed yourself, because it is difficult. And all these practices could support physical state, mental state, psychological state, and in fact could be more effective, not more, we can be more stressful, and we can increase our immune system because of that. We can regulate our physical process because we do something with energetic structures. So that's yeah, and 8 classes, 4 weeks, Tuesday and Thursday. That's like approximately at the same time, right? Like right now. Of course, there will be recordings of this course, and all participants could get these recordings and download it and use it after that. So this is our idea of this course. I'm done.
What about the expert diploma in biosensory psychology, which happens offline, like in the institute?
Diplomas. Yeah. Right now we need to get like new documents, new license for education, for the education for the institute. We need the license, and right now we in the process for getting new license, and we have an idea to get something like PhD. So
The
that
power
means,
went off. Can you repeat that? Okay, yeah, the power went off for.
yeah, I mean, we like right now in the process for getting a new license and for new possibilities for getting PhD in institute.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I know that
philosophy doctor. Yeah, okay. Ask.
Yeah, that the university that Bircham, I think the Bircham International University, which is an online university. Yeah, Bircham. Yeah, they were offering the PhD program, right, in biosensory psychology along with your institute.
Yeah, we like cooperate with Bircham,
Yeah.
but I can say that there wasn't any contacts with Bircham month or years ago. And in fact, I don't really know how it works right now with Bircham because of different problems, I think on their side. I think they work and they could organize it, but I really don't know how it works right now. And that's one of the reasons why we want to get the license for PhD, because much more, easy to get some diploma in institute on the base of the Institute of Biosensory Psychology, not somewhere in Spain, but here in Russia. And yeah, there is a future of these ideas, and we work on that.
May I ask you a last question?
Not maybe last, but okay.
Okay. Well, I am very interested in all the telekinesis effects and effects regarding the effect of mind over matter and all those things. I've been, as you mentioned earlier in this training, that I've been practicing these things for some time, and I found it very interesting what you practiced with us, that exercise where you were trying to sort of insert a meridian inside the hand, and when we felt something different happening in our hands or arms and so on. And I'd like to ask you how it is related to the compass moving, that trick, that exercise. I think it has some connection to that.
Yeah, definitely. But if we're talking about compass, sometimes you need more time for the compass. And if you practice with the compass, well, I can recommend you put out the needle from the compass. Yeah, and use, give me
Like remove the glass, the outside glass, or the protecting, plastic.
Yeah, you can remove the glass. Just give me a second. Give me a second. You can use, for example, like needle. Yeah, small needle. Then you can put on the needle the compass needle, and just use some simple, eraser, and the needle goes, like inside the eraser, and then you have very balanced, very sensitive compass needle for the training, for the practice. That could be useful for you. You can use your meridians for that. Yeah. But do not do it so close to the needle, to the compass needle. Keep the distance. And yeah, you can catch it by meridians. You can move it. In fact, that's in some ways similar, of course, but not the same.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try and I'll let you know.
Any questions from anyone else?
Where did you learn this practice? I mean, all of the things that you've learned.
How long?
Hello?
Yeah, can you repeat?
I said, where did you study this subject? All the things that you do, like telekinesis and energy healing.
In institute.
Here itself. Oh, there.
Here in institute, I came to the institute in 2004, the first time, and I start some kind of work in an institute from 2011, I think, maybe 2010, something like, yeah, approximately.
I have one more question about shamanism in Russia. Do they also have these kind of abilities?
Do you mean in institute?
No.
In Russia?
I've heard that I've heard that there's a lot of shamans in near Lake Baikal in Russia. So those kind of people, do they have like this similar abilities also?
Well, such abilities have everyone. That's natural abilities. If you're talking about Lake Baikal and shamans about around Lake Baikal, well, it is mostly like advertising, about this place. In fact, the shamans could be everywhere in a different region, and it depends, in fact, on a person. How good he or she in shamanism. And yeah, there are a lot of shamans in Russia because we have a lot of places where shamanism is like a natural tradition of the culture of people who live there in some territory.
Do you also have past life therapy and future life progression therapy included in the diploma?
Well, I can't really I can't be sure that we can that we'll be able to make some diploma about past life or something like this. I think that's very hard to describe.
No, I asked if it's already included, like these kinds of things, like without being hypnotized by someone, can you actually retrieve the past life memories?
Yeah, you know, yeah, we have our own understanding, we have our own vision about post life, afterlife living, and I can't say that is the same like in a religion or in some other mystical schools, but we definitely have some explanation because of experience, because of like more clear understanding, I would say. And that's very interesting topic, and you know, maybe we can discuss it but later, because it's totally different, and if we go in deep inside, well, it will be something else. Need more time for that. But yeah, of course, because everyone who are interested in such practices, I don't know, from yoga to some biosensory practices or some psychological schools, they are try to figure out what could happen after physical death. It's, as for me, it's pretty natural question. If there is something more, well, can we survive after physical death or not? It's an interesting question, I can say. And you can save the link from the Zoom, because this link, like for participants of this meeting, you can't find this link on the site. It's like closed
it already.
It is closed link. Well, you know, we can do something more. We can you can write me in a Facebook, yep, in a WhatsApp, if we already have connection in WhatsApp, or on my email. I can write it down here, and we can create some kind of maybe chat, maybe in WhatsApp, maybe in somewhere else, where we can be, I don't know, maybe connected with all of you. And that could be some, I don't know, good start of some kind of community. Because inside this group, inside this chat, we can, I don't know, make some seminars for special for our interests. I mean, for your interests. Yeah, I don't know, just some kind of creative thing. It could be interesting. We can start our, I don't know, small international community for something. Because when you practice, when you do something like this, very interesting and very important to have a people around who can understand you. You know, who very important to have a people who can share with you something. That's pretty useful, and it could be interesting. So you can, yeah, that's correct. You can send me email. Well, let's try to maybe WhatsApp or Telegram. It depends. I prefer Telegram because it's more user friendly. But if it is WhatsApp, it could be WhatsApp. It's like doesn't matter, and we can contact, we can connect there, because you know, like a lot of people here right now who already has experience in biosensory, like Mercio, Samhita, Penelopa, maybe someone was there. Also, I sent it the link on this seminar, at least maybe 30 or 40 people who already was an institute, and I think we can start to organize some kind of our community, our club. So anyone want to say something? That was good, or that was disgusting? I don't know what.
No, that was perfect. I mean, I think it would be nice to share experiences and of practices and everything, and starting a community. I think that would be a good idea. I want to thank you for your time, for doing this free seminar, and thanks a lot for inviting me. So yeah, I will be in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, if any questions, yeah, my contacts here, my email, contact me and we can connect. So be healthy for such difficult time. Yeah. So good luck for everyone.
Thank you very much.
And see you. I think.
You too.
See you.
Thank you.
I'll see you. You can. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jimmy.
See you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Very interesting. Thank you.